the word motivation and the word influencer, I have a problem with putting those two together, or I had a problem with putting those two together until this pandemic, this quarantine. I didn't understand the value. Like I did understand, but I didn't see completely the massive value of making these videos was for people in business. This is why. Because I know what influencing does, and I know what motivating does, and I know that there's a huge problem with people's fear of change, and I'm trying to delete it. That's part of my campaign, and I'm trying to be as transparent and honest as possible. But now I've gotten to this point where it's May 11th, and it's getting to be halfway through May, and it depends on what part of the world you're in, but you know, this is in Canada, and I'm in Toronto, and it's going to get closer to the where people think everything is going to be normal. It's the new normal right now, and I get sick of that phrase as well, as much as you do, but I'm just saying that whatever is going to be, you know, the engineering that the government and we come to figure out for what it is when we get to, you know, not self-quarantine ourselves and have the exposure that we want outside in the summer. Don't forget, it'll be summer. What have I learned? What is the most important thing that I've learned? What could I tell you that would be the most important thing that I've learned that I could tell you? There is a group of businesses that have already acclimated to the new normal. And you should take that and listen, like take it. It's a very important thing. That means that through my experience, through all the conversations, Google Meet, Zoom, everything that I've done, the hundreds of people that I've talked to, the hundreds of business owners that I've talked to, there is a divide. Some of them believe that even though, you know, all their methods are new and they've, etc., they haven't gone an extra mile than they could. They have stopped at something. Usually it's their budget, or usually it's whatever they feel they want to spend or change. So there isn't a level of they've exhausted. But the competitive advantage is that there are businesses out there, and this is why you need to know this, that aren't stopping at the same thing. They're re-engineering everything. They're going full throttle. They're changing everything. They're leaning out. They're changing their real estate. They're putting in more software, less people. They're retitling. They're, you name it, modern marketing, you know, and the automated method is inside that. The automated method is the consulting that is helping them and advising them. And so the competitive advantage I can give to you is that there are people that are acclimated to the new normal already. And I had someone say to me, and it broke my brain, they said, what is the cost of doing nothing right now? And I had to stop. So what have I learned? That's what I've learned. So you got to think about this. There are businesses that are going to be out for blood right now that have real-time pivoting built into their, you know, into their system. And they are going to destroy. And that's what I've said in the beginning. And now I can say it even more. You know, the second chance first to market. So with the new normal, should be a new budget. Include advising in there, consultants, because that's the only way that you're going to see someone else's opinion of how the business can be run, an expert advice. And in the automated methods, you know, direction, it's like business and technology decisions to make you a kick-ass business. And so you need to know that. You need to know that very much right now, because that's me being honest and transparent in what I've learned right now. Okay? And so I'm going to put it out there as I always do. Just email start@theautomatedmethod.com. That's all you have to do. That's where this starts. Because the new normal is a new employee, a new employer, a new everything should have a new budget.